Hello everyone, and welcome to my December Christmassy bullet journal setup. I haven't done a bullet journal spread on my channel in quite a few months, which explains why the video is a little bit messed up. It's been so long that I forgot how we normally film them, so it's a little bit different today. I didn't film it the right way, and so this was my best attempt. So I apologize if it looks wonky. And yeah, so this is my first page. I always do like a really fun page on the front. I leave this open on my desk most of the day, so it is very important to me that it looks pretty so that I enjoy looking at it. For this particular one, I wanted a advent calendar type thing where I can color in the little ornaments. So I just used a candle to trace all of these circles and added the little tops of the ornament. Up at the top, we have the title. So the hello is done with a Tombow Foodnowski pen, and I love these for brush lettering. And then I have these little lights. That's like my recurring theme throughout the month. And then December is the Tombow dual tip brush pens, the big size. And then I used a white gel pen in the middle to make it kind of look pepperminty. I will link each of the colors that I use down below so that if you are looking for a specific color, you can do that. I got them all in different packages, but they're all mixed up, so I don't know which came in which package. So apologize for that. Next up, I had a fun little holiday spread. So the left side is my bucket list and the right side is my movie list. So my bucket list just has different things I want to do throughout the Christmas season, like learn a Christmas song on the ukulele and bake gingerbread cookies and stuff like that. I added little illustrations to them just to show, kind of what it is. So it says peppermint mocha and there's a cup that looks like a coffee cup and just things like that. On the right, I have my little movie list. So I have some of my all-time favorites, like the Santa Claus in Miracle on 34th Street, some that are not my favorites, but are so much fun still, and then some that are new and I have not seen. So I can't attest that all of these are great, but I will say the Santa Claus, Elf, Klaus is wonderful. The Christmas Chronicles, great. Those two were new to me last year and they were so much fun. The Nutcracker, Christmas Vacation, Polar Express, Prep and Landing, all sorts of stuff. So down at the bottom, it says, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. The next page is a serious planning page. So I started out with my little habit trackers. I use those little stamps so that I don't have to write all those numbers because that sounds miserable. And then I just used the same little candle to make circles. I purposely did the stamps first so that I would know where to put the circles. And then I got down to it. So up at the top, it says seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing. That's from the Santa Claus. And then I have the title is in little individual ornaments, which I thought was cute. I have a little calendar and then a spot to put any things that are going on. I don't have a lot of things going on because it's 2020, but I teach children's church, so that's at least 2 Sundays out of the month that I can write something next to. And then over on the side, I have another little calendar for Vlogmas because we're about to enter into Vlogmas. There's going to be a ton of videos, so I want to make sure that I am keeping track of that. I used my red marker to just add a little bit of color and then also my green to add a little color. And I used my markers to write what each of the habits I'm tracking are, and I will use that color to color them in. So the first one says wake up. So I will use that dark green color on the days that I wake up correctly on time, and so that'll add more color kind of as the month goes on. I also did the white in the middle of December to echo that theme from the first page. I'm really impressed with myself that I got this much stuff onto one spread. I think this is going to be really practical. At least I hope so. I haven't even been doing calendars the last couple months, but we shall see. Next up, this is what I'm about to show you how I did, and it is just kind of like my Christmas game plan. So things to do, decor to buy, gifts to buy, just all the different things. So I started out with the title, which is what I normally do because then you can kind of gauge where everything else needs to go. And I just use the same markers, the same fonts. Do they count as fonts if you write them? I'm not sure. But the same style of writing as the other pages so that, again, it just goes well. I used my little Micron pen to outline everything. I'm putting the gift ideas in little gift boxes. So they're supposed to look like presents. And then the decor is just in a little box and the to-do is in a little tag just to switch it up a little bit. For presents, I have Andrew, who is my husband, and then his family and my family, and then there's like a little spot for other. We don't have a lot of other people to buy Christmas presents for. It's mostly our family, so that should be fine. And then I added a little Christmas tree up in the corner, which is just 2 different markers on top of each other, and they're just like little lines to look like the fur from the Christmas trees. I added the lights to kind of echo that theme that we have going on and just make everything all nice and cohesive, and then erase all of the pencil because we got to use the pencil so we know where to put things. Then I added a little more color by just adding some color to the titles, and that was good for that page. Next up is the first weekly spread. I wanted to try something a little bit different on this one. So I have the bottom 3 days are ornaments, and then the top is just columns. Every week I write my goals in that first section, and then the other days I write 10 things that I'm grateful for, and then I actually do my planning in a different, like an actual planner, because that just works better for me. I can never have enough lines in my bullet journal, and if I used it to plan, then I would just go through it really, really quickly, so I don't want to do that. So here's a little close-up of this page. Hopefully it's got enough room for everything. I like that it's just like a little bit different. I've never done anything like this. So yeah, I'm going to flip through everything so you can just see how it looks. So if you are into bullet journaling, I will have some more bullet journaling content. We'll have like a flip through so you can see all of the themes and all the planning for all the year and see kind of like what I stuck with and what I changed throughout the year, which I think is really interesting to see, you know, what are spreads that are actually useful and what are spreads that maybe weren't the best. So it's not always what you think. And then there will also be a 2021 setup once I get my new bullet journal. So if you're interested in those, click that link below to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.